Good morning, everybody. How are you guys? Good morning. Who is here?
Good morning.
Elizabeth, Hans.
Hello.
Hello. How are you guys?
A little bit sick.
You're sick again? No.
Yeah. My house is very cold, and in the nights when the sun hits one wall, in nights start to warm up, so the temperature change is very big. I think that's the reason why I'm getting cold more often.
Okay, but now you're not in quarantine anymore.
Oh no,
Mm.
we are good with that.
Yeah, I saw in the news that there were some uh, protests last night at the police station in Puente Alto. Did you know that?
That's every day. The news only shows the ones that are in the principal square, like more in the center of Puente Alto. But there's a comisaría, a police
Mm-hmm.
station.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like more in downtown, and the protests are every day, every single day.
Why? Why are they so violent?
I think because when they try to protest without violence, the police just appear like in a second. So there's no chance to just walk without violence. They just appear, and you see them trying to stop the protest. So the people is getting tired of not able to do whatever they want to do. They just want to walk with maybe I don't know signs with the approval things, and the police don't let them because they
Mm.
stop the buses, the public buses. So I think that's the principal reason, and there's always people who's trying to just fight with police, and they have no a political reason or another strong reason to do that.
Yeah, that's true. Well, but this month is for protesting. I mean, not for protesting, for publishing. We are in a month that people have the right to talk about their intentions in voting. So they shouldn't stop them if they want to talk, if they want to express, if they want to show, what they want to express. They shouldn't stop them. But I'm sorry, for everyone. Sometimes I would like to go to Plaza Italia, and now it's not possible. So Chile has changed so much. It has changed so much. So I don't like violence. I really don't like it.
Yeah, me neither, but I think sometimes violence starts with the when police try to stop things that people just want to do with a good reason. The
Mm.
other day here near my house, they have like this ollas común,
Mm-hmm.
and they just make food and try to give to people. And when we were in quarantine, the people who were working there, they were trying to deliver that food, and the police came. They start to scream. The people, they start to stop the delivery guys, and they say that they don't have the permission to do that, and they said we don't have any kind of permission to deliver food to poor people. And it was a big fight, and it was very awful, and like police didn't understand the reason that they were doing. They weren't stealing, they weren't doing anything wrong. I think
Mm.
sometimes I don't know, like the police power gives them a reason to just stop things that is good. So people here where I live is angry, is really angry because there's now one not nobody who stop the police with their action, and sometimes they have no reason.
Mm. Yeah, in all the situations, there are good guys and bad guys, and of course, people that were delivering food. It was a good reason. They had a good intention, but it's true that in the COVID, permissions, it doesn't appear, this is a permission for giving food to other people. So policemen have to make the law apply. So I don't know. It's really hard.
It's a weird situation.
Oh yes, it's a weird situation because we weren't used to live like this. We had a quiet city, and so many things have been together these days. Not only the social outbreak that started in October, but also COVID. COVID has affected the population so much all over the world, and oh my gosh, I don't know. I really don't know what will happen, but I hope things get better. I just want to live, in a peaceful country. I want to have opportunities, and I want to have a job, and I want my children have a future in the coming years. So, oh my gosh, it's really bad. Anyways, in the other university that I work, they gave 1 week of vacations after the plebiscitum. I don't know why. Probably they know that this is going to be really violent, or something's going to happen. So they told us yesterday, from October the 26th, 1 week off.
We have the week before that.
Mm.
It's our vacation.
We have the week before that. That's true. Well, I hope we can go there and vote quietly and finish this process as soon as possible, because we need to move the country. We need to start making things work, especially in what is concerned about jobs, about economy. People need to make money. People need to start working as soon as possible. Anyways, I thought that it was only yesterday, and you're right. You're telling me that it's almost every day, so they only show some of the protests on television. I like to talk to you guys because you let me know what's going on every day. Okay, today we are going to start working with a new unit. Yes, this unit is called technology. So today we're going to have a group conversation. We are going to listen and speak about technology. You need your handouts for today, please. And we also will work with the book, yes, with TED. So we are going to start right now having a conversation about technology. Let me this, okay. Okay, so here we have a pair work. And first of all, we have the definition of technology. Can you please, Ethan, can you read the definition of technology?
Technology, the use of scientists' knowledge for practical purposes or applications, whether in industry or in our everyday lives.
What is the pronunciation here? The use of?
Scientist. Scientific.
Scientific knowledge. No, it's not science. It's the use of scientific knowledge for practical purposes or applications, whether in industry or in our lives, right? So here we have the first question, Ethan, is for you. What springs to mind when you hear the word technology?
Usually computation stuff and cars usually, or even planes.
Planes, cars, and computers. Okay.
Yes.
And in your opinion, Hans, is technology a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, it can be both, right? As everything comes with a good thing and a bad thing. Well, I would like to think it more just like another life issue to solve. I mean, everything that creates has uh, how to say a consequence uh, on good people from the bad people, or from the people who just want to make money. I'm referring, for example, to all of these algorithms that social media has, for example, that keeps you addicted to those things, and some countries have regulated regulated them. So that's, for example, one negative thing. But as we saw in the last unit, technology can provide us a better lifestyle, and wealthness also. So,
Yeah,
oh,
when we talk about disabled people, that they can get help through different new medicine technology. So yeah, you're right. Sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing. When you were talking about the regulations of the country, were you referring to TikTok, for example?
sure, every platform is now being, well, not here, but there is a country, I don't remember the name, that has regulated, has a lot of hard regulations in this type of application, applications, all of the social media, uh, like background. I don't know how to say it. Well, the word is algorithm, that are these like artificial intelligence that,
Intelligence,
yes,
artificial intelligence.
artificial intelligence that
Mm-hmm.
goes back from the screen that we don't know. There's just like a mini computer behind all of our pages that says you should look that and you shouldn't look that, to make it more attractive to you, more likely to you to stay on the page and see ads and so on. So there are some countries that are regulating that and saying, hey, you are making my population addicted to your thing, so i'm gonna I'm gonna regulate it and say that's not good at all, or not, or maybe let's find a common point between addiction and, I don't know, living a normal life, and
Mm-hmm.
get those two things together. So yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
I will refer to TikTok too. But the thing is that TikTok has been bought for a company. I don't know the name in the
American,
United
an
States.
American company. Mm-hmm.
Yes, an American company. So now, so it can works, right? It's a very famous platform. I
Mm-hmm.
really don't like
Mm-hmm.
it, but
Mm. I don't use it either. No, me neither. But a lot of young people use it. They
yeah, it's not
upload
for me.
videos. Yeah, no, that's not for me either. Okay. Martin Cofre, do you like, I read the question, do you like learning through technology or reading through technology? Do you like reading about technology, and do you like using technology to learn? Yes, those are my two questions for you, Martin. 4 and 5.
Yeah. Do you like reading about technology? Uh, yes, uh, a veces. I read about
Sometimes.
sometimes about space, the sondas espaciales, satélites, and I like
Satellites.
the satellites,
Satellites. Mm-hmm.
and I like when such a scientific found
Scientist. Okay. What do you want to say? Scientists? Scientists?
scientists found
Uh-huh.
new things. For example, in the 2 weeks ago,
Mm-hmm.
a Chilean scientific
Mm-hmm.
found a new planet that uh, very very close for his star.
The
Uh,
planet is close
to a star, his star,
to a star.
a star,
Una
una
estrella?
estrella. Sí,
Ah, the planet is close to one star. Okay,
one
okay.
star.
Interesting. Uh-huh.
Yes. And do you I do you like using technology to learn?
To learn?
Yes, I use the computer and cell phone to do homework, to do inform to the university.
To get
get
information, to get
information.
information. Okay,
Yeah,
yes.
and sometimes I help to my brother to do his activities.
You help your brother. I help my brother.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, no, I mean, learning without technology today is so difficult, you know. When I was at the university, I had to stay in the library until sometimes midnight because I had to see the books to learn and I had to read the books. Today, you can do everything from home, from the internet. So that's really a difference. Mm? Camilo, has technology, Camilo, made us more impatient? Question number 8.
Um, I think that, for example, the cell phones made us more impatient, or the new technologies, or the new advance for I don't know, music, about I don't know. I think the I think that the
Technology?
que no sé cómo explicarlo, pero que yo siento que no sé, como que los celulares nos ponen más impacientes, pero
Yeah, that's what you said before. Yeah, cellular or cellular phones make us more impatient.
make us more impatient.
Yeah, you're right. Yes. Felipe Gonzalez, has technology made our lives better than our grandparents' lives? Has it, changed for the good or for the bad?
I don't know, because in past the people do more did more things in the streets, for example, play football, play practice sports, I don't know, and in actually
Currently?
currently we use only cell phone.
Okay, but in what ways has technology helped our grandparents, Elizabeth? In what ways has technology made our lives better for grandparents?
I agree with what Felipe said, that they do more stuff in the street, and I think that
in the past they did.
Yes, they did that, and the lifestyle used to be very different. So I don't think it's better. I think it's just different. But now it's easier to get information about everything because we have our cell phones, we have our computers, and I think that's one way to make our lives easier and better, because we have more access to everything we want. If we want to buy something, we do it just with the computer.
Yeah, and now after COVID, you can buy everything online. All the companies, developed online delivery, and I really think this is good for grandparents because they have to stay home and sometimes they cannot leave the house.
Yeah.
And also medicine, for them. Technology has helped so much. Adele, what technology is in your opinion dangerous? Abel. or Abel?
Well, I think the cell phones, for example, for children, it's dangerous because they can access to uh, all the information or
Dangerous
different,
pages.
yes, the dangerous
Porno,
pages.
like porno pages?
Yes, porno or accidents or kill persons in other countries.
Mm.
And I think this is dangerous.
Yeah, and
I
it's
mean,
also dangerous when they meet people through the internet.
yes,
When they meet bad people.
yes, or also children can play video games with people who is, I don't know, for 40 years or so.
People who are older.
Yes,
But
people more older, and
who are
it's
older.
I think it's not correct because
Mhm.
children have to play with children, not with adults.
Okay, children. Remember, it's not plural. It's not S. It's children, not children's.
Okay.
It's yeah. So children, in your opinion, children have to play with children they have similar age. Not
Yes.
old, not older people. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so we are going to listen now. We're going to listen to this guy, and this is the beginning of the TED Talk. Yes, so I want you to listen to this twice and let me know what he says. He's, of course, talking about technology.
The robot I'm holding in my hand is this one, and it's been created by two students, Alex and Daniel. So this weighs a little more than 1/10 of a pound. It consumes about 15 watts of power, and as you can see, it's about 8 inches in diameter.
Okay, very short. One more time. Okay, by the way, let me know the occupation of this guy because I am looking here in the book that I have. This guy, this TED talker is Vijay Kumar, and he's a roboticist. You know, this is a new word for you. He is a roboticist. A roboticist, yes? And he's the TED speaker. So he's talking about the challenges of technology.
The robot I'm holding in my hand is this one, and it's been created by two students, Alex and Daniel. So this weighs a little more than 1/10 of a pound. It consumes about 15 watts of power, and as you can see, it's about 8 inches in diameter.
Okay, so what did he say? Ethan, what did you get?
That it's a drone created by two of his students and consume 15 watts of energy and is just 2.5 inches wide or long.
Okay. But tell me, please, everybody in the class, what does he have in his hands?
A drone.
A drone.
A drone. Yeah, that's a drone. So we are going to talk about robots and other innovative technologies. And we are also going to see how do robots help us today. In the conversation, in the warm-up, you told me basically about computers and internet, but we are going to focus more now on robots, drones, and how they help the society. Yes? Okay, so we have, them. Let me see here. We have the handouts, and it says here, a business owner interacts with a robot at his shop in Yokohama, Japan. What is he doing here in this picture? Can you tell me?
Maybe he's looking for something specific in the store. I don't
And
know what kind
what
of
can you do? What can you do with technology in a store?
if it is a store. I will say it is not a store because look at the tables behind and all of the dishes and so on. It is like a restaurant,
But
and
probably
that,
this is his office and the store is outside. He's
how
programming,
so?
probably he's programming the robot.
Do you think so?
I don't know.
I don't know either
Mm-hmm.
because it doesn't make much sense to me that, for example, a robot exists on a department store or something like that.
But you know what they can do? They can be programmed to turn on the lights, to turn off the lights, turn on and turn off the lights. They can be programmed to lock doors. They can be programmed also for heating systems and air conditioning. That's what they
Maybe
do.
for calling emergencies if it's
Uh-huh.
there an emergency, just pressing a button.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So what can robots do? It says here, read the paragraph below and match each bold. Bold is these words, bold is negritas, to its definition, okay? So please, Ethan, read. Robots are machines.
Robots are machines that we can program to handle repetitive or dangerous functions. For example, we use robots to assemble cars because they can do it more quickly and less expensively than humans. Also, because we can control them from a distance, remote-controlled robot can gather data and images from inaccessible places. For
Yes,
example,
okay. So the remote controlled, this is attention here, this is an adjective. Remote controlled robots can gather. Gather is to get, to find information and images from inaccessible places. Yes, it's like have you seen movies, in wars that they use drones, to see where the enemy is? Have you seen that on television? There are some movies, especially from Iraq, that American army has drones and they can identify where the enemies are and they take photographs for them. Continue reading. For example, Ethan.
For example, scientists can operate robots safely from dry and land and while they're exploring the ocean floor. Robots can also perform delicate tasks such as surgery. Using robots for surgery can sometimes be better than using humans' hands because robots can make tinier, more
Tinier.
precise, more precise movements.
Tiny is very, very little. Tiny means diminuto. Huh?
Yeah.
So robots
Okay.
can make tinier, and they use robots for surgery, for operations.
Yeah.
For operations. So it says here, match the definition. What is program, functions, assemble, remote control, and operate? Please, I need your participation. What is program? Abel, Elizabeth, Martin, Ethan, everybody, you can open your microphones and talk to me.
To write a set of instructions for a computer.
To
Yes.
write a set of instructions, okay. What are functions?
Uses.
Uses. What is assemble? It's a verb.
To put together.
To put together, to assemble. Remote controlled.
Manage from far away.
Far away.
Managed. Repeat, please. Look at my lips. Managed.
Managed.
Managed from far away. Managed from far away. And operate. What is operate?
To make something work.
To make something work, that is to operate. So the words are very similar to Spanish, guys. So you have to take advantage on this. These are true cognates. It's called, in English, when the word is very similar to Spanish, and the words from technology are, easy to use because you have here program, which is also in Spanish, programa, functions, funciones, assemble, assemblar, well, I understand that it's to put together. Remote control, you use it, yes, with your television, and you use also operate, which is a true cognate too. So robots often work in factories where they objects like cell phones. You have to complete the sentences using the words in A. One word is out. Can you please try to do number 1, Martin Cofre, robots?
Robots often work in factories where they assemble objects like cell phones.
Do you agree with Martin? They assemble objects? Yes, okay. Hans, what do you think is number 2?
Because a robot is a machine, it only does what we program it to do.
Program it to do. It only does what we program it to do. Camilo, do you know number 3?
Yes. Robots can have many functions, such as cleaning and doing industrial tasks.
Tasks. Very good. Many functions, tasks. You know the word task? It's like assignment. It's like homework. Well, in task is not only homework, but it's similar. Elizabeth, do you know number 4?
The remote controlled robots can go into areas that are dangerous for humans.
Remote control. This is when I was talking to you about the wars, when gringos went to Iraq and they had, these drones, yes, observing and getting pictures. So they knew, Americans knew where the enemies were and where the most dangerous people were. Remember that Osama bin Laden was killed there, and they found him. They found the place through with a drone. Yes, it's real. It's real. Okay. I am going to write 2 questions in the chat. You are going to listen and you are going to answer this question. Okay, this is question number 1. It's 1 question in 2, but it's 2 questions in 1, but okay. And the next question is what? Yes, so Abel, can you read the questions, please? What do
robots help us with today? Have you ever seen a robot at work? And what advantages do you think small robots have over large robots?
Over large robots, yes? So this is, the warm-up of the unit. Please try to, we are going to listen to this, okay? Okay, we're going to listen to this one more time. It's again.
The robot I'm holding in my hand is this one, and it's been created by 2 students, Alex and Daniel. So this weighs a little more than 1/10 of a pound. It consumes about 15 watts of power. And as you can see, it's about 8 inches in diameter.
8 inches. 8 inches in diameter. Okay, so what do robots help us with today? And Felipe Gonzalez, have you ever seen a robot at work?
I know it exists, but personally, I don't see.
I haven't seen.
I haven't seen.
Yes, remember, I haven't seen a robot at work. In the question, Felipe, you have the answer. Attention with the question. What do robots help us? They help us with medicine, with learning online, with anything, okay? And then, have you ever seen a robot? No, I haven't seen one at work. Have you ever? No, I haven't. Yes?
Dennis.
Thank you. Okay. Now, please tell me, Abel, what advantages do you think small robots have over large robots? We have been talking about this, so you can get the answer from our conversations.
I think the advantages is I don't know, for example, use the robot in small places. Like the drone, you can use the drone and carry in your bag for film a video or something like this.
To film a video, yeah, and sometimes they are not noticed. Sometimes they are not noticed, but they are there. And it's also, you know, for helping against delinquency, yes? In some areas in Santiago, they use drones to help with the security, yes? Here, you know, in the place I live, we always have, you know, drones flying over. So they check when they are selling drugs, when they are smoking marijuana, you know, in the parks, or when they are also trying to steal a car, rob, yes? So they also help in security and against delinquency. So technology is not only computers, guys. Okay, so here we go with the listening. Watch, can you please, Elizabeth, can you read about Robert Wood?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. I have to read it?
Please, watch roboticist.
Watch roboticist Robert Wood talk about the types of robot he builds. Check the ways his robots are different from traditional robots.
Yes, and then we have 2 questions that you are going to answer at the same time. Where does, Elizabeth?
Where does Good get his ideas for his robots? And what kinds of applications might Wood's robot have in 20 years?
Okay, so please, do you need a piece of paper and pen, because we need to take notes to answer the different, it says, what are the ways his robots are different from traditional robots? And then where does Wood get his ideas, and what kinds of applications might his robots have in the future, in 20 years more?
I'm Robert Wood, and I create robots. I like to observe insects like bees. They are small, but efficient. Most people think of robots as big, powerful machines. But I thought it would be useful if I could build a small robot that can go to places humans can't go, like deep oceans or space. My team is making robots that are smaller, cheaper, and faster than traditional robots. We are making robots the size of insects and robots made from completely soft materials. We get ideas from nature. Right now, we are working on creating a group of robot bees. We believe that 20 years in the future, robots like these can help us do dangerous tasks, such as search and rescue operations. We face many challenges while building the robots. We can't find robot parts in the shops, so we have to build everything ourselves. Many of our designs don't work. We build and test the robots over and over again. But every time we fail, we're able to learn something new and improve our designs. Bees can't do much on their own, but when they work in groups, they can do so much more. My team wants to build robots that behave in the same way. And that will eventually make a big difference to all our lives.
It was beautiful. I love the video. The music was nice, and also the bees, you know. I loved it. Did you get information? Yes? Did you get the general idea? Okay, so let's see what we have here in the questions. Check the ways his robots are different. I want you to open your microphones, please, everybody, freely. You have to participate, please. I want to listen to your voices.
I think that, well, the first one is true. His robots are smaller.
The second one is
faster.
false.
His robots move
Oh,
faster.
His robots move faster?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And that too.
That's
Yeah.
it, you know, because they are not heavier and they're not easy. On the contrary, why is it difficult for him to make robots?
Because as I heard, the pieces of he built the robots are not in stores, so he needs to build by himself. All the pieces.
The parts. You know, it's called Ethan. You say parts, son repuestos o piezas.
Okay.
Yes, or the pieces and the parts. Okay. So, where does Wood get his ideas for his robots?
From the nature.
Absolutely, from nature. You know, Camilo? From, I am going, yes, we are writing here from nature. What kinds of applications might Wood's robots have in 20 years?
He said that his robot can help them with some kind of rescue operations.
Mhm. Yes, in the future they will help with dangerous tasks like rescue operations. What kind of rescue operations? What is rescue operations, guys?
Something like surgery, I heard. Oh,
No,
I have written here.
rescue operations.
Ah,
It's not about surgery.
I just heard surgery. I'm sorry. But I heard that they were going to help us to do dangerous tasks. That's what I have.
Yes, dangerous tasks like rescue operations. For example, what rescue operation? Can you tell me one?
But did in the video say that?
No,
Or
no, it's not in the video.
For example, rescuing a person who's lost in the
Mountains.
at the sea, or in the mountains, or at the sea, for example.
Oh yeah, you were thinking about the sea. I was thinking about the mountains. Yeah, that's a rescue operation, and that's dangerous, right? Yes, that's a rescue
Sure.
operation. Okay, so he observes nature. And for example, he observes bees that are efficient. Yes. Normally people think that robots are big and powerful, but it's not like that, he says. That's why it's different. His robots are very small. Yes. He also says that he faces many challenges with his team. Yes, team of work. But what do they do with the team? In order to improve, what do they do?
Do you mean like
The information is in the video. What do they do in order to improve, in order to be better? What does the team do to improve?
I heard that they made mistakes almost every time, so they can learn from their mistakes and improve their knowledge.
Very good. So they test over and over. I wrote it in the chat. Yes, so in that way they can improve their designs. So that's what you have to do. You have to be persevering and test over and over. Test over and over. And the last part was beautiful when he talked about the way bees work. How do they work?
In groups. They observe how bees behave because one bee can work very efficiently, but when they are in groups, it's more faster and they do it right.
Yes, absolutely. So when they work in groups, yes, they work collaboratively, and then, they help each other. And that's the way they want to work as a team too. Yes, it's all teamwork. I love the video. I think it was so beautiful. If you could build a robot, what kind of robot would you like to build? Here is the question. If you could build a robot, what kind of robot would you like to build?
A plane.
I know. It's very stupid and it's really, ridiculous, but okay, Hans, tell me your robot.
Yeah, I said a plane, non-operated, no man-operated plane. Just like
that's unmanned, and I'm going to teach you this word. It's unmanned. No, I didn't write it. Unmanned. You know that? Unmanned is an adjective that means with no operation, with no intervention of a man. Yes? And the opposite is manned. And I don't know in Spanish, sorry. How do you say that? I don't know. Unmanned is when you have, for example, a car that flies over the city without a driver.
I would say tripulado.
Yes,
No,
that's right. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. So say that again, please, about your plane. Now you can use the word unmanned.
Yes, so if I had to build a robot, I would build an unmanned plane or sort of device that flies and can help people to make their lives easier and improve and open new how to say open new markets of tourism, for
Oh,
example.
wow, wow, yeah.
Yes, make the aviation closer to the people, to everybody, I would say.
Yeah, like flying cars. I think that's going to
Sure.
happen sooner or later. Yes, I agree with you. I would have a robot to make me lose weight. I would have a robot to massage my body. Oh my gosh, I need to move. I need to do exercises and I only walk sometimes. So, oh my gosh. Don't you like that idea, Elizabeth, to have a robot that massages your body and then you lose weight?
Yes, and if this robot is faster, that would be awesome.
Even better, even better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to have a robot, you know.
It's hard sometimes to have time to exercise, and with that would be oh my god, awesome.
Yes, it would be fantastic. Okay, let's see this conversation, guys. We have here a conversation about what? Can you please skim the dialogue and tell me what is the conversation about?
Smart air conditioner, something like that.
Yeah, about air conditioner, yes. Uh-huh. And about what else? Using what, Martin?
They use a control remote.
So you can use your telephone, and this is possible today, Martin, you know? That
Yes,
you
Samsung have a series of refrigerador.
a refrigerator, yeah,
Refrigerator.
yes.
When you say you program the refrigerator to make ice or descongelar carne también se puede hacer.
Defreeze.
Defreeze.
Yeah, you know what? I saw that refrigerator the other day in a program on home and health because I try to watch programs in English all the time. And it was a Samsung, you're right. And I saw that would be fantastic. And I looked for it and it's like 2,500,000 pesos. And in Chile, there are only a few units. Okay, so let's listen to this conversation.
It's so hot today. I can't wait to go home and turn on the air conditioning.
Why don't you get a smart air conditioner? I got mine installed a few months ago.
A smart air conditioner? What's that?
It's an air conditioner that's connected to the internet, so it can be controlled remotely. I usually turn it on using my smartphone while I'm out, so my house will be cool when I get home. It's great for hot days like today.
Sounds perfect. Is it easy to operate?
Yeah, it's really simple. It automatically turns off when I'm out. What I like most about it is that it can track usage over time and adjust its behavior. It's helped me reduce my electricity bill.
That sounds pretty cool. Can we go to your house now? I want to check it out.
Oh my gosh, he wants to check it out. Okay, so this is fantastic. Have you heard, guys, about Alexia? Or what is that, Hans? I have heard about that. What is it?
It is a device that you install at your house, at your home, for example. I don't know, in the common areas, in the living room, for example, it's just like a cylinder that you install uh, in how do you say the place where the wood this wooden place where the TV goes, a rack? I don't know.
A counter or a table or
Yes, near a
uh-huh.
table or somewhere, and if it is on, it activates by voice sensitivity. So you just say something related with Alexa, do something, and
Mm,
the computer will do that thing. And can
yeah.
do like put, for example, you can put music. It can dim the lights, or I don't
Mhm.
know, lock the doors, maybe set appointments. I don't know.
Yes, my family has one. When my cousin Mary has one, and but I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. And my son went to see her, and he told me they do everything with Alexa. They talk to that, and as you said, they program the lights, and I even music, yes, and
It's
air
very popular
conditioning
these
too.
days.
Mhm. Camilo, you are letter A, please, and Abel, your letter B. Give me this conversation. It's
Okay.
so hot today, Camilo. Say
So how
that.
today? I can't wait to go home and turn on the air conditioning. Conditioning.
Conditioning. Shh, Camilo. Conditioning.
Conditioning.
Why do you get a smart air conditioner? I got mine installed a few months ago.
Smart air conditioner? What's that?
It's an air conditioner that's connected to the internet, so it can be controlled remotely. It's usually turned it on using the smartphone while I'm out, so my house will be cool when I get home. It's great for hot days like today.
Sounds perfect. Is it easy to operate?
Yeah, it's really simple. It's automatically turned off when I'm out. What I like most about it's that it can track usage over time and adjust its behavior. It's helped me to reduce my electricity bill.
That sounds pretty cool. Uh, can we go to your house now? I want to check it now. Check it out. I want
Check
to
it
check it out.
out.
No,
Check it
Check it out.
out. Check it out. Can you, Camilo, say this, please?
Mm, so,
I
you
am
said?
writing. I am writing. Give me a
Yeah.
second because I have to create my phonetics. Okay. Can you say that, Camilo?
And check it out.
Excellent. Good. Yeah, that's English. Okay, so we are going to continue, talking about robots next class. Yes, and we are going to do, another aviation talking next class. Oh, but next class is a holiday. It's Monday. Uh-oh. So we are not going to see each other in a long time, guys. We will have 1 week, yes, 1 week without classes. Okay, so just take it easy. Yes, just take it easy, and I hope that we will have classes then on not Monday. We will see each other on next Wednesday. Yeah, 1 week from today. So the 17th. No, the 14th. The 14th of October. Yes. Okay, so if you want, Martin, Camilo, Abel, if you want to listen to the exercises again, remember that you have the keynote links, yes? So you can listen again and you can go deeper into the new vocabulary, and you can also study in advance because you have my course plan, yes? I think Martin is doing that already. I think Martin is answering the questions in advance and he's getting ready. Are you, Martin? Are you studying in
Yes,
advance?
I see the unit 9 yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and I read this part
Mm-hmm.
for the words,
Mm-hmm.
and I prepare for today.
Excellent.
And,
And I you know something I realized, I noticed. I knew that you
and I
would.
have a question about the difference between machines and robots, because a machine is like a things like una máquina de construcción, por ejemplo, no sé, a
No,
machine.
yeah, when you talk about machines, you talk about, for example, the washing machine that you wash
Washing machine.
clothes, the
Yeah.
dishwasher that washes dishes is also a machine. Yes,
Mhm.
but robots are made for a specific purpose and they are not domestic yet.
Yeah. Mhm.
They are not domestic yet. So
Yes.
that could be the difference. But I think the rest of the students should do the same thing that Martin is doing. You can study in advance and you can prepare your classes and check the vocabulary before. Yes, because you have all the materials there. So enjoy your holiday on Monday and see you next Wednesday.
Goodbye, Miss.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye, Miss.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.